Okay guys, so it is Sunday, the day after last night. Maybe traveling at all.
That's the thing.
See this. Oh, man, fuck yeah. Look at that little guy.
When you're done making video,
sick.
I'm gonna zoom in and
Dude. Time to enter the sting zone.
No. So much bigger.
This is a big snake. Oh yeah. Which was pretty fun out with Rob and Sean. We had a good time. Horrible conditions, but we saw some awesome stuff. So today, out here meeting, I'm waiting up for Andy Better Bugs on Instagram. If any of you know him. Andre. We're gonna herp it up around here in Jefferson County, up here in the mountains. We're gonna try out a new spot for smooth green snakes. It's pretty chilly, kind of like yesterday, overcast. It's been raining, spotted rain in places. Not ideal for most snakes, but it's ideal for the snake we are looking for, which is the smooth green snake. Ooh, that abandoned house is calling my name. We are flipping around for smooth green snakes up here in the mountains. Typically, there's spots you can go where you're guaranteed to see them. Those actually haven't been producing very much for me though this year, and I just want to find my own places and, you know, find new places that these snakes are at, because they're just super misunderstood here in Colorado. No one really knows the exact range of all of them. No one really puts in the effort to find them. So we're out trying a new spot. I don't know if anyone's ever even looked for smooth green snakes here, but it's great habitat. It's in range. They should be here. Sweet, first snake. The one piece of tin I wasn't filming. Nice little wandering garter snake. Oh, there it is. It's a nice little guy. Super pretty. This is just an awesome little place. I don't know that anyone's ever herped here. Like, this tin looks like it's never even been opened. Look at all that juice. We're probably up around 9,000, 10,000 feet. So it's really gonna be either bull snakes, garter snakes, maybe racers, or smooth greens. Not much diversity, but awesome species up here. All right, Andy's finally here. What's up?
What's up, dude?
So we're gonna go down this trail a ways to where it looks like there might be water. Maybe. It's getting a bit rainy, drizzly, but that's fine. It's still like maybe mid 60s, like 70 almost.
Yeah, it's probably like 70.
It's not bad. And then we're also gonna look for, what are we looking for? The plant, a fungus?
We're looking for Amanita muscaria, this like really pretty mushroom. It's like the most iconic mushroom. You see it in video games all the time. It's that red one with the white spots on the cap. And yeah, we're just really interested in looking for it. But also like all types of fungi I'm looking for. I'm looking for boletes, which are edible. Amanita muscaria is also edible if you cook it enough. If you boil it enough, it actually has toxins in it, which if you eat it raw, you could have a really bad day.
Yeah, I don't know anything about these mushrooms and stuff, but I'm always in this tundra kind of, or alpine habitat, so we'll see what we see. Yeah. But either way, there's cool stuff out here.
Microhabitats. Plant. So this is a plant that doesn't photosynthesize.
So it would survive if the sun went out?
Yeah. So what these do, mycoheterotroph, myco meaning fungi, heterotroph meaning like what? Like, doesn't that mean like eat or something?
I have no idea.
Anyways, they steal their nutrients from mushrooms underground or fungi underground. underground fungi is like mycelium. It's this white network of little tiny, like super thin membrane, like strands basically. They kind of look like a network of webbing, and they connect to the cell walls of the plant roots underground. So this plant here is connected to a bunch of mycelium underground, which is connected to all of these different pine trees growing around us, or spruce trees.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like super complex network underground. And so this plant isn't green because it doesn't have to photosynthesize. It doesn't contain chlorophyll.
So does it just suck nutrients from
the
the other
mushrooms.
stuff?
There's theories that they're actually symbiotic with the mushroom, and they're like with the fungi, and they're exchanging nutrients underground. But yeah, it's got like these weird kind of like berries.
Wow, that is so weird. I've never even noticed one of these. Sweet. Oh, I just about ate shit. So slippery. We are in tiger salamander habitat too, so we're checking this little pond. See if there's any salamander larvae in there. We're flipping on this old, like 200-year-old trailer, whatever it is. And what is this?
This is like some type of polypore mushroom, and you can see that all this white stuff down here is like mycelium, but right here it's actually like producing fruits.
Yeah.
I mean, spores.
Wow.
And out of each of these pores, like spores just come out of that.
So that's how it releases like its pollen?
Yeah, it's like seeds kind of. Yeah, I've seen these guys tear apart cockroaches and shit.
Yeah. He's really bad at biting.
Yeah.
It's like, we've come across berries. Raspberries. Some raspberries. Makes a good little snack.
So there's like dozens of species of pseudoscorpions in this family, and they look really similar. The only way to identify them is to preserve one in ethanol and then take it somewhere where you can look at it under a microscope.
Wow.
Or a dissecting scope, and you have to like count each hair on the on these pedipalps. You see how there's like tiny hairs that are kind of long on the pedipalps, on the pinchers?
Yeah.
Those are trichobothria, and all arachnids have these. They're sensory hairs.
Huh.
And so taxonomists describe the species based on where the hairs are placed, and like, yeah, basically like where the hairs are. And you have to look at that. You have to look at the hairs on their legs and like on the different parts of the legs, like the tarsal, the metatarsus. There's just so many like parts, and it gets so complicated. It's like,
Yeah.
it can take you like an hour to identify species.
Found some nice berries. in our searches. We don't know what they are, but they smelled really good, so we ate one. So we'll see.
I think they're elderberries, but I'm not sure.
They smell like so good.
Yeah.
And they taste really good, pretty good. A little bitter
If
after
they're
this.
poisonous, then that's just like evil because they taste and smell amazing.
That's the exact way I would predict myself to die anyways, so.
Hopefully like when we get service, we can figure out what they are.
Okay guys, that first spot didn't really pan out. Great habitat, definitely green snakes there, but we didn't see any. So we went to the second spot, didn't see anything either. It's almost 6 p.m. and so me and Andy split up to go. I was gonna go home because I gotta be back in Denver by like 7, but he went down the switchback, I went up the switchback. He just yelled to me that he found something. Found a smooth green, apparently. So I'm running down the mountain to meet him. I was literally just thinking, I was like, wouldn't that be funny if right after I left to go home, one of us found a smooth green snake on the trail. Ooh, that's a nice rock. One sec. Damn it. Dude, that's so funny. See on the trail? What?
Wow, we're taking pictures.
Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, in situ. Oh, guys, that's so great. It hasn't been disturbed yet. This is as found. Green snake.
When I first found it, I got a little video.
Nice.
So hopefully it said.
He's like, I'ma head out. Crikey. We finally got the smooth green snake. Here we have Mr. Photographer photographering and the snake. So beautiful, just beautiful. So the smooth green snake, Ophiodrus vernalis, I don't know exactly how to say it, is distributed all across the Front Range, and some places actually near the Four Corners and Grand Junction area, but no one truly knows exactly where these snakes are found within our state. So every new place we look is hit or miss. And me and Andy here, we separated for me to go home, and he was gonna go look down by the river, and then he yelled over to me that he got a snake, and he had this beautiful snake in the middle of the trail. So it's awesome. They're kind of like the rough greens that you probably are more familiar with down in the southeast. They get a bit bigger, and the main difference obviously is the scales. Those are rough green snakes. They have not serrated, what's the word, when scales aren't, what's the word for that? Keeled. Keeled.
Yes, yeah.
They have keeled scales. The rough green snakes are longer, skinnier, keeled scales. But when it pays off, totally worth it. And we saw some sweet stuff anyways. This little guy. Cool guys, well, sunset's in about an hour, but mission accomplished. Had a good time, found some cool snakes, cool animals, cool plants, cool bugs. It's a fun time. So we'll see you on the next little adventure. Bye!
Bye!